Before Roman Reigns joined WWE, he was arrested for public intoxication, and he ended up having to pay a $500 fine. His mugshot reveals a very different looking Roman Reigns. A few months later, after this mugshot was taken, Roman was signed by WWE. The Rock revealed in an interview a few years back that he got arrested a few times as a teenager when he got into fights and also for theft. Brock Lesnar was arrested in 2001 after he was allegedly caught with steroids. Officers saw Brock Lesnar pick up some mail and thought the package looked suspicious. They ended up pulling him over after he got in his car. Officers opened up the package and thought it was steroids. Brock was released after tests confirmed that they were not steroids, but growth hormones, which are legal as long as you have a prescription, but some sports do not allow their athletes to use them. Shawn Michaels was arrested at a nightclub in the 1980s after law enforcement entered the club, and Shawn Michaels started arguing with the officers, which led to Shawn Michaels spending the night in jail. A few years before joining WWE, Charlotte Flair was involved in an argument between Ric Flair, Charlotte, and her then husband, which then led to a physical altercation, and when law enforcement showed up, Charlotte kicked one of them. Charlotte was arrested and originally sentenced to 45 days in prison, but later her sentence was reduced to probation and a $200 fine. Bo Dallas has been arrested twice. He was arrested in 2012 after receiving a DUI. Then in 2016, Bo Dallas was arrested again, but this time for public intoxication after being ejected from a flight. Caitlyn, who recently returned for the Mae Young Classic, was arrested in 2012 after she forgot to pay for an old speeding ticket. Jimmy and Jey Uso both have arrests on their records. In 2011, Jimmy Uso was arrested in Tampa, Florida, after officers saw him driving the wrong way on a one-way street. Jimmy Uso had a .18 alcohol level when he was arrested, which is double the legal limit in Florida. Jey Uso was arrested in 2018, and he received a DUI in Hidalgo County, Texas. Lita was arrested in 2011 after she was caught speeding and driving with a suspended driver's license in Georgia. Most fans don't know that Braun Strowman has been arrested in real life. Braun was arrested in June of 2013 under his real name Adam Scherr, and he was arrested because he was operating a boat while intoxicated and was charged with a DWI. The incident happened at a lake in Charlotte, North Carolina. Braun fully cooperated with officers and was arrested without incident. Braun was placed in jail until the next day when he could see the judge. Braun's DWI was a misdemeanor, and he pled guilty. Braun Strowman's arrest came only 1 month after signing a developmental deal with WWE in 2013, but the company kept him on and didn't suspend or fire him. Braun obviously learned his lesson from being arrested and has stayed out of jail since then.